Shalom. All praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters as well. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. All right. So as we live the life that we live, this heritage that we're living in, which is our actual culture, it is actually who we are supposed to be. Okay. This world opposes our culture. This world opposes our religion. This world opposes our race. This world opposes our way of life. All of these things are documented in the Bible. This world is totally contrary. It's totally opposite of what the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai say. When you look at hip hop, when you look at, the Hollywood world, when you look at a bum on the street, when you look at your co-workers, when you look at whoever, you see a lot of arrogance. But the Lord is calling us forth in humility. But we have a bold attitude. We have the fierce roar of lions, man. I'm telling you, like the Lord's people. I'm talking about all the tribes, man. The Lord put a certain spirit within us, man, to where the Lord himself, he ain't playing. You look at us, you see how we can get. Well, imagine how the Lord ain't playing. Imagine how the Lord can get. Okay? But I'm kind of getting off track. So seeing how this world pushes arrogancy and you to ish. It's all about the bag. Focus on you. It's funny, when I get on Facebook, I'll get on Facebook just to come across videos here and there. But guess what, man? It's all bullshit. It's all folly on there. And you have all these people with their philosophies. You have people thinking they're smart with their philosophical nonsense. It's like everybody's a goddamn philosopher now. It's just driving me crazy, man. Everybody is a damn philosopher now. Everybody's figured it out. Okay? Everybody's just arrogant. They feeling themselves. They got the answers. And they ain't relying on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? But let's go to Proverbs. Chapter 15 and verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. So before true honor, before true glory, one must go through humility. You have to walk through life as if you're like you're a nobody, like you don't matter. You're under the radar. You live a real, just low-key life, so to speak. You may be bursting with talents, but you put all that to the side so that you may serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and you'll basically find yourself in a position where you might still be doing okay, but you would do even better if you did not make sacrifices. But we have to make sacrifices, and we have to go through the fire. And we have to go through the humility. Okay? Before we can receive that honor, before we can be crowned and rewarded, we have to go through the lowly path. We have to live life as if we're just average guys, although we may be the future kings and rulers of the universe. Okay? But we have to live the life of clocking in and clocking out. Or you might work you a little job to where you might run a business, okay, but you're not a millionaire, okay? Or you're not doing it as big as you could be because you had to make sacrifices to be in this ministry. But that's a part of the humility. You know, the people who talk down, who disagree with us, who have all sort of evil intent and, you know, just look at us like we're the worst things on earth. Uncomfortable feelings, you know, because a man in reality should be able to just, you know, deal with it. And when I say deal with it, you know what I'm saying. He should be able to go to war and deal with it. It's like, hey man, you don't want me here. You're gonna keep, you know, harassing me. Then we just need to go to war and settle it like men. But we have to make the sacrifice and cut that off. We can't be, you know, so focused on carnality right now. Right now we're spiritual, and we have to allow the Lord to work. We have to allow the Lord to direct vengeance for us. Plus, he'll do it far better than we can. And trust me, he does it. You know, you might want to do it then and there, but the Lord, he got something far better that he gonna do. Okay? So we have to walk through this life through humility. Okay? Let me see. This is Colossians chapter 2 and verse 18. Let no man beguile you of your reward in voluntary humility and worshiping of angels, intruding into those things. Give me a second, let me make this turn here. Man, the radio was playing in the background like real soft. I wasn't even paying attention to it, so I don't know if y'all heard it or not. I wasn't really focused in on that music or whatever. I'm driving my lady's car tonight, so whatever she was listening to was on the radio station. But anyway, that's not important. Let me read this because I'm pulling into my job. Let no man beguile you of your reward in voluntary humility and worshiping of angels, intruding into those things which he hath not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind. So in these carnal bodies, it's easy to get to feeling yourself because you think you know something. You know, you come into this truth. You've been blessed with such knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that most people cannot obtain it. It's easy to get puffed up in your mind to where now you're even proud against your own brother. You're looking down upon your brother. Your brother, he wants the best for you, but you're being a tyrant to him. You know? We have to walk in this truth in voluntary humility. You have to voluntarily be humiliated. Okay? You're basically raising your hand and saying, I'll go through humility, Lord. So you're basically, you know, going through the afflictions, the trials and the tribulations so that you may be purged. Okay? And ultimately to be crowned. That's what we do this for. And the Lord is behind every single thing that we have to go through. And things may irritate us, you know. You want to just, you know, flip sometimes. But we have to understand that this is the Lord's program. This is not our program. This is not something that we set up ourselves. This is the Lord's doing. Okay? So coming into this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we have to have the mentality of walking in humility. And that doesn't mean walking with your head down, pouting and saying, I mean, I ain't shit all day long. Okay? That's not what that means. Walking in humility means you walk accordingly to the word. It's not based off what this world says things should be. So I'm going to go ahead and close it there. All praises unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Warakak Wadah Shalom.